The year has come and gone, and I am just wondering whether you have achieved some of those goals that you set out yourself at the beginning of the year. Maybe not, but today I am actually going to want to speak to a specific you in terms of how can we make next year the greatest year that we have ever had, in terms of building, in terms of learning, in terms of just creating alternative income. And if that is you who's interested in building alternative income, welcome. My name is TJ. I've been helping many people to build what we call alternative income here at the TJ Tribe. On Wednesdays, we normally have what we call Wednesday Deal Day, and plenty of deals have been bought here at the TJ Tribe. And over and above that, we have also been having master classes that's been running, and many people have learned from them. By the end of this video, I'm just going to put a disclaimer today. I am wanting to convince you to come to school. I think it is important. If you've been sitting on the fence for a long time, you're like thinking, maybe this is not for me. Well, my friends, this is for you. Whether you are employed or whether you run your own business, this year is the year I would like us to start now for you to join the TJ Tribe, where you can start to build a business and passive income within that business, and also preserve the same income. So if you've never been here before, welcome to the TJ Tribe. Well, let me start sharing with you some of the stats that I've been seeing out there. Maybe you haven't been seeing them. It is said that in South Africa right now, round about just below 30 million people are on grants. This is including women and elderly people. And all of these grants, government is paying the SASSA money, or should I say they're distributing that money via SASSA. And around about 7 million taxpayers, which is you and I who are employed. And by the way, I'm employed because I choose to. I actually run my own business and I'm employed in my own business. I do it for the purposes of getting more debt from the bank. But if you're employed because you have to be employed, I want to speak to you that by the end of today, you can build an alternative income through your business, and you can hopefully not become one of these people that are only going to be dependent on a government grant later on in your life. Well, we might be thinking life is good today, but if there is about 30 million, and this number has been increasing over the years, well, what is happening within these people that the numbers of grants that are just increasing? And also the number of employment is dropping. So my friend, the question that I want to ask of you today, are you really prepared for when pension comes? That you are not going to be dependent on a grant from the government. You are not going to be in the queues that we see when people are, should I say the elderlies, when they are receiving their grants. Let's just have a look. Let's sit back a little bit. I am sure you have parents. Are your parents secured, or you are the one who is looking after them? Or let me ask another question. Maybe that was a little bit too close to home. What about your aunts and your uncles who are plus 60? Are they financially independent today? And my friends, if any one of them are right now dependent on the government, then you already know how it feels to be in that space. So the question that I'm asking you is that, are you prepared for when you are going to go in retirement? Well, TJ, I'm already on a retirement annuity at work. I'm already on this. Well, there was another news article that came out not so long ago that also said that people that saved up with the Alan Grays, with the Abses, and all of these other companies, right, who are now in retirement, 50% of them are struggling to make ends meet. So now the question that I'm asking you is, do you think that is enough? Maybe not. But well, I have been making plans on this one, and I think that anyone can. And that's what I'm inviting you to start building your own business. Now, I want to give you another aspect of life. You might be saying, TJ, maybe I might not get there into retirement, but I want to give you another aspect into life. And this one here is that of late, I've been seeing more and more headlines that are saying retrenchment is coming. Business Tech flagged out a news article that says retrenchment warning for South Africa. And also the Business Day. These are newspapers that are out there that you can read for yourself. They've said that high number of retrenchment drives, right? Which means that retrenchment can happen for anybody. My good friend, we have spoken about retrenchment. We have spoken also about maybe you are going to be employed for a long time, but you reach retirement. Your money is not enough, but how about when now you can get retrenched? What's your plan B? It's just a question that I'm asking. I'm fascinated with stats. I'm sure you have seen that over the years, especially you who's been here at the TJ Tribe. And I'm speaking to you today to say, guys, we need to make sure that we can create a plan B, alternative business. And this is what, by the end of this video, I want to invite you to come. It's an opportunity where you can come in and you can become part of the TJ Tribe within the coaching programs. I've had many people that have come through within this coaching program, but I want to look at another stats, and this was represented by Stats Essay. You should read it. It's fascinating when you read it, but it gives you an awakening moment as well. They said that there is 16 million employed in South Africa right now, right? And out of these, there's around about 10 million. They claim 9 million, around about 8 million are unemployed. They can't seek employment because there is no employment. So which means that if you get retrenched and you jump onto this, you are going to be competing with other 8 million to get yourself again onto a job. That's a big number. I don't know. I'm just putting it out there. Then they also say that there is around about 3 million people that are discouraged, who are actively seeking employment. Now, my good friends, if you get retired intentionally, like I did, you will never be in this bracket because you'll have money for days. Your lifestyle will be good. Your household will be good. But if you get retrenched today and you don't have a plan B, I don't know what's going to come to you. The reality of losing your active income is that your family will be distressed. I know for a fact because I've been there before. Over and above that, the lifestyle that you have currently, staying in a complex, driving the nice car, staying in the suburbs, all of that will be gone. If you're a man and you are around your wife, and both of you are financially distressed, very few women will stay for that. My wife did, but very few of them will do, right? You can forget whatever that you have right now. I am here today trying to showcase to you that there is an alternative plan. This is why the TJ Tribe has been put in place. The TJ Tribe is all about creating a plan B. And within this plan B, all we are asking of you is that I've done it. There are several people who are also doing it. You can build a business today, and within this business, you can earn from it. Above that, you can preserve for the next generations to come. I hear people speak about legacy. I want to leave a legacy for my life. I want to do this. And I'm thinking, but you don't even have assets for yourself today. So how are you going to create this legacy? But anyway, like I said, the TJ Tribe is here. It was given birth. I gave birth to it. I carried it for a long time. And I said, right now is the time that we are going to bring in some more people. So every year, what I do here is I bring in about 30 people onto this program. 30 people and not more than that. And why do I bring in 30 people? It's because I've got my own business that I run. So I can't be coaching people. It's not a business for me. It is about paying it forward to those that are willing. So if that is you, my good friends, you are seeking to create a business and build alternative income, I want you to come in. Join some of these people that you are seeing right now on your screen. These are all entrepreneurs that have come through in the TJ tribe, building their businesses. Around these pictures that you're seeing, it's a multi-million rand investors or business people that you're seeing who are doing amazing things, building their own businesses. Now, let me give you a good story. This is a real story that happened within this year. Some of you would know that from an early age, my childhood, around about 2 months, I got to be abandoned with my biological mother, and my father was never there. And I got to be taken into my foster parents, and basically that's all I'd known. So these two parents, they became my foster parents, and they love me up until today. Unfortunately, within this year, my foster mother, who is my mother, she got terminally ill from cancer. We've been fighting for it for years, for almost 15 to 20 years. And unfortunately, this year she became terminal to it. While she became terminal to it, my good friends, because I'm unemployable, because I've bought real estate, because I've built a business, for a solid 2 months, I was out of the business. 2 months I was out of the business, and I was being present to my mom. I was able to see her go. I was able to look after the bills for her medical attention. And by the way, for some of you might know, I am Zimbabwean born. So when she became terminally ill at the time, she had visited Zim. And for the longest time, some of you would know that my mom has been staying with me and my wife at our house, got a wing, and she was staying there, and she was our support structure for her grandkids, my kids. And she was a blessing to me to see who I am today. It was all because of her. But here is the thing. Where would you get a job that can give you 2 months leave? Or where would you get a job that would be able to sustain your lifestyle for 2 months, and you are working in that business for maybe 2 to 3 hours in a day? Real estate got me to be in that space. So for 2 months, I was gone. Again, within this 2 years, within this year, my friends, my wife Jenna, you guys know her, she got ill. And again, I was out of business for about 2 months because I needed to support her. But what was more important is our lifestyle at our household, it didn't change. Right? So there was no lifestyle change. For some of you, if this had happened to you, bankruptcy you could have declared. You could have been borrowing money from family, from relatives, credit cards maxed, the works. But real estate allowed me to do this, to look after my loved ones. The two girls that matters the most in my life, my mom and my wife. And for 4 months, I was out of business. And I continued. Actually, on our income, we didn't have an income, what we would call a negative change within our income. Instead, our income grew whilst I was absent within my business, because I've got a team. I've built a team. And I am inviting you on this year to say you too can do this. So it's a personal invitation. I'm saying round about 30 people can come and join the TJ tribe. This is an opportunity where you can come in and build your own business. I'll be able to coach you on this journey. It's a 1-year program where you join a coaching program. You get 3 master classes throughout the year, and those master classes are 2 days per each master class. So it's 6 days that we're going to be sitting over a weekend, and we're diving into different strategies. You getting over 12 online courses that we have developed over the times, helping other entrepreneurs that we are seeing and whom we are growing within the tribe. You get email support and many other offerings. So my friends, the question that I want to ask of you is, have you already started creating your plan B? And if you haven't, I am speaking specifically to you to say, we need to do this next year. We've got a program that's starting off in January, and I would like to see you in class. I just want to throw in something here. And this is to say, if I've been able to do this, I'm sure you can be able to do this. I want to demonstrate to you that in less than 5 years, you could be able to retire early and you could be able to grow your business. But for some of you, you're going to continue just being here, watching YouTube videos, getting inspired, cheering me on. Hey, I love you cheering me on. But that's not my best part. My best part is I want you to do what I'm doing, or even to do it better. I want you to be smashing it. I want you to change your own lifestyle. I want you to secure your own family. Not my family is good. My family is good. I got real estate that I've been buying, and this same real estate is good. It's looking after us. I am continuing buying. I haven't stopped. I am actually going uphill this time around. Or should I say I'm doubling down, as the Americans say. But I want to showcase to you, my good friends, what 5 years can do. But before I do that, I want to I want to share something with you guys. Not so long ago, my wife and I, we took a break and we went to Clarence. We saw the beautiful Clarence. This year, we took a holiday about a week or so. And I just want to showcase to you what it looks like. It's amazing. I was there. I could see all these things. And real estate could afford us to do these things. And my good friends, real estate allows us to do this. This year, we hosted our good partner from the UK, who came in and wanted to see what we are doing here in South Africa. And last year, we went to the UK. Again, my good friends, real estate allows me to do this. But you might be saying to yourself, TJ, I don't want to be like you to go and buy real estate in the UK and all. That's okay. All I'm just asking of you is, if you are to get retrenched today, do you have a plan B? When you get older, from today, do you have a plan B? I just want to help you. So let me show you, I'm going to show you a couple of deals on where you can specifically be able to get to a certain amount, and this amount over the years can be incrementing, and we can see whether this is good enough for you or not, for your plan B. Are you ready? Let's go. I'm going to call this Retire in 5 Years, my proven plan. Why do I say my proven plan? Because many people are doing it who are at the TJ tribe, and I have done it. Many of my other VIP have done this, and they are smashing it. Let's go. It all starts with learning. Dedicate 1 year of learning, or even better, go hard. Dedicate your 6 months in learning. I started off with learning. That picture there is between me, as my wife and I, with the people at Legacy that were teaching me how to do real estate 10 years ago. You can do the same. You can come to class. This picture could be your picture in a couple of years to come. Now, whether you have an active business or an active job, right? The first thing that we are going to focus on is how are you going to create your own structure. We advocate that you always have a company. We advocate that you always have a trust. TJ, I don't even know what this is. Come to school, we'll teach you. But TJ, I don't even know where to get a trust. Come to school, we'll introduce you to the right people. TJ, I've had a business and this business is like many years ago. Come to school, we'll reignite it. But what am I going to do, TJ, in this business? Real estate. That's all I teach. That's all I know how to do. Real estate, making cash flow in real estate. I remember back in the day when my wife and I used to work at ABSA, and she was at Standard at the time, when we started creating this. And years later, all of this now sustains our lifestyle. We're going to teach you how to use what we call other people's money. The banks are always eager to give you money so that you can buy more real estate. But you are potentially using the same money that the banks are giving you today to buy useless stuff. Stuff that erodes in asset value, depreciates over time. Probably driving a latest car. You probably went to buy one now before Christmas. I am not judging you. I am just saying, use other people's money for the right things. Not clothes, ne? But this is an asset for me because I am wearing it and it's giving me money on here on YouTube. So this jacket is an asset. It's not a liability. Ne? How best can we do this? I will teach you how to do this, to use other people's money in the class so that you can be able to get richer and richer. Let's dive into a couple of deals. I've done many deals. Some of you have seen them here. If you haven't, take this time whilst you're on holiday to see what the kind of stuff that we do here. I'm going to show you deal number one. Deal number one is in an area that's called Alberton. We showcased it right here at the TJ Tribe and I eventually bought it. And this property here is in an area that's called Alberton. It's a freestanding house. 3 properties were on this property, and basically it was for 1.2 million and 19,000 was on this one. We eventually bought it for less than a million. 6,000 rand, 572 is the profit on this property. Deal number one, if we are to do this deal alone next year, whilst we are learning, isn't this an amazing deal? This year, you had no 6,000 extra income. Next year, you do one deal and you have 6,572,000 coming through. Isn't that a great deal? That changes the position where you were sitting in and gives you an alternative income of 6,500. Let's jump on to deal number 2. I did this deal not so long ago. I eventually sold it actually. That's a multi-let in Boksburg, CBD. You know these areas. You live in some of these areas, right? I bought this property for 1.1 million. We had a rental income of 39,000 on it. After all expenses paid, there's a profit of 15,000. You do this deal, my good friends, on year number 2. No rush. No rush. Ne? Year number 2. And bingo, you are now on cash flowing, alternative income, building plan B on 21,000 rand. Is this not a better lifestyle that you're already building? By the way, in real estate, with all of these that we're talking about, I don't do much. I got a property manager managing this property, and all I see is report and approving maintenance plans. And that's it. Right? So what do I do in between? I write books. I can coach you in between. And this is where I'm inviting you to say, come, we will teach you. I'm going to take in 30 people. And within these 30 people, all I'm going to be doing is teach you within this 1 year. We spend the whole year together and you can grow your business. You're going to be meeting others that have been in the tribe for 3-5 years, right? They are still in the tribe learning, because the idea of business and balancing life is a lifelong learning curve. You can come in for 1 year and you can disappear. But anyway, maybe you've never subscribed here at the TJ Tribe. Now's the time to subscribe, and we can continue sharing some of these deals with you. And as I jump on this deal number 3, it was in Durban. We showcased it right here at the TJ Tribe. Did a rental income of 30,000, and we were buying it for 1.4 million. There was a cash flow projection of 4,667. My good friends, if you do that deal and you're now on year number 3, you are basically now, you've bumped up your income alternative income on 26,000. I haven't said retire. I haven't said resign from your job. No, I didn't. I said do this on the side of your table. Grow your alternative income. That's what the TJ Tribe is all about. Right? Who is in? In the comments, you're going to see a link that directs you to our website. And within this website, you can literally pay and join in today. When you join in today, what are you going to get? I'm going to get to you. But let's jump on to talk about the next deal that we showcased again here at the TJ Tribe. And one of my good students managed to get this one. It's a 2.6 million old house. And there was an income of 41,000 profit on it. The actual gross income was sitting at just above 100,000. And my good friends, in year number 4 of you just being diligent, learning, buying one deal a year, you can be able to get to 60,990, assuming year number 1 deal was not even escalating, which we know it is, which we know that appreciation is appreciating. Buy for cash flow, my friends, right? Capital appreciation is a bonus. I always say that to people. Buy for cash flow. Your kids eat cash flow. They don't eat tomorrow. Maybe we may have capital appreciation. No, they don't. They want daddy now, bacon, now sausage today. I'm inviting you, my good friends, to say, come. Well, some of you are already saying, TJ, what if I fail? My good teacher, John Maxwell, he said, your only guarantee to failure is when you stop trying. But if you are trying right now, if you are here already, you're trying. Now I'm inviting you to the next level. Come into class and let's get you sorted, right? TJ, but I'm not ready. You see, I think this is going to cost me money. I'm not ready. You see, the great Henry Ford, he said, you're probably driving a Ford right now, 4x4. Yeah. Anyway, let me not touch you on your studio, right? I apologize. Henry Ford said, whether you think you can or you think you can't, you are right. So whether you think you are ready or you are not ready, you are right. Don't worry. Stay wherever you are. The train is not stopping for you. We are going ahead. This is one of my other good clients who came in not so long ago, about 2 years ago, and he says, TJ, I need help. And I did a video with him here at the TJ Tribe. I'm going to share it in the description. And basically, he's a therapist by profession, so he runs his own practice as a therapist, but he also knows how to do real estate on the side. He's one of the people that you join in the classes, right? I've got another client of mine. We call him Mr. Creative, because he's been able to buy deals for less than 100,000. 50,000 rand he bought a deal. I thought I was the only one who could do that, but yeah, Mr. Creative, he showed us flames. These are the people that you are going to be meeting in the classes. My good friends, not so long ago, I went on a tour where we call show and tell, and some of my students came through, and within these 4 people, multimillionaires that are sitting here in assets, and between them, all of them, they have one thing in common. Actually, maybe a few. They are young, all of them. They all have kids. They all have jobs. They all have side business. Within their side business, they are all creating alternative income here in South Africa. So what is stopping you? So let me invite you. Let me tell you where you are going, what I'm trying to say. Come and learn. It's not expensive. But here is what it is. Applications are open. Let's jump onto it. What I'm offering you is 20 sessions in the year at the value of 50,000. How did you get to 50,000, TJ? Well, if you divide the two, you'll see. That's my hourly rate if I'm to coach anyone. Why? Because my businesses are also demanding the same time. If I can get that from my business, why would I want to coach you? So that's the price that you're paying for. Over and above that, you're getting 12 courses at the value of 41,000. You're joining in a tribe, priceless, enormous value that you're going to get in there. Master classes that we're going to be running at the value of 10,000. Vetted deals, priceless. Coming onto your doorstep, priceless. I'll throw in my books there for you at the value of 600. My good friends, the value that you are getting is sitting at above 100,000. And in today, I am saying to you, you can get all of this for 30,000 rand. 30 grand, you join in and we start running in the year to come so that we can make next year our greatest year ever in learning, in doing. Actually, my good friends, they say in the tribe, we say we learn a little bit and we do a little bit and increase our profits. So my friends, what are you waiting for? Here's the next steps. The next steps that we are going to be doing is there is a link where you can click on the comments, and basically you can click on there and it will take you straight to our platform where you can pay, you can subscribe, and you can join today, and whilst you're on a holiday you can start to learn. Easy. Or you can schedule a call on our web. You see on the screen below here, it says www.thetjtribe.com. Schedule a call. I've opened up slots, 20-minute slots, so that I can speak to you. If you want me to speak to you and understand a little bit, you're like, TJ, I'm not so sure, let me speak to you. I've opened up slots. All of these slots are for this year, and by the end of this year, your payments needs to be in to where within next year we are running. We are learning and we are running to get to your success. So my friends, it is TJ. It's been great hanging out with you. I am trusting that this has been of great value to you. Also not just value, but challenging you to say, come to school. If these 30 sports that I'm speaking about, by the way, these 30 sports that I'm talking about, this is 15 people. So I consider a husband and a wife as a person. So it's 15 people, but it's 30 people. Does it make sense? Ne? If my 15 slots are completed, that's it. We move on. You missed the boat for this year. What if, TJ, if I am not married? No problem. Jump on board. Find a brother, find a sister, find a partner. What if, TJ, what if come to school? Let me teach you how to do these things. Let me teach you how to do these things. I want you to be successful. Let's get started and make the next year the greatest year ever. Boom! It is TJ. We'll see you right here at the TJ Tribe on the next video.